Hi everyone, Meg here. Hope all is well. It is a new moon today. So, first off, if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you are not, welcome back. So every full and new moon, I do an energy update just before or just on the day of. And I always use this deck. But I also decided to use a second deck, which has been happening more when I do these energy updates. Initially, I was only using this deck, but I felt drawn to use another deck, and really glad I did because of what we got. So, it is a new moon in Libra. Oh, lovely Libras. If by chance you have had a birthday recently, happy belated birthday to you. If by chance your birthday is today, or maybe you have a birthday coming up, I am sending you birthday wishes and greetings and blessings. And so with Libra, two things that are often, I guess affiliated with this sign is balance and harmony. So for anybody watching, and you don't have to be only a Libra, have you been feeling balanced and harmonious in your life? And if so, that is amazing. And sorry, my star girl's just over here in the corner, so I'm just saying hello. You might actually can see her tail. So yes, if you've been feeling balanced and harmonious, that is amazing. If you aren't feeling this way, where is that imbalance? Where is that disconnect, if you will? This is the time to really look at that. Oftentimes, and again, not only Libras, but if you are somebody that really, strives for that status quo, wants everything to be, okay, hunky-dory, oftentimes people will lose themselves in that lose themselves at the expense of others' happiness. They lose, their wants, their needs, what's important to them, and put everybody else first. And this is a time, and this is not to say not to care about people. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just that you are just as important. So if you are putting on that, kind of show, kind of mask for others, this is a time to really look at that. Why are you doing that? And a time to really stop that and be true to you, to your wants, your needs, your feelings, true to others, and be genuine and authentic. Okay, so is there anything else? Oh yes, and so what's sorry, I'm just gonna take a sip of tea. What's interesting is normally I'm very much on top of when the new moon and the full moon is going to be. And sorry, I'm just moving Star because I think she's gonna knock over the camera. Come on, baby. Thanks, girl. Yes, I'm normally, well aware of when the full moon and the new moon is. And a couple of days ago, I was chatting with a friend, soul sister, on Facebook, and she was mentioning the new moon, and I'm like, when is it? And she's like, this Saturday. And I'm like, the 28th. I was like, oh my goodness. And it's funny because normally I find on Facebook, like even the week building up, I'm seeing all these posts and memes and updates, and I hadn't been seeing anything until actually yesterday. Then my Facebook feed was getting flooded with about this new moon. I know some people are calling it like a super moon. As always, it's a wonderful time for manifesting. I always say manifest like a mofo. If you are new to my channel, I will just mention quickly, on the new moon, I write out my wish list, my manifestation list of all that I want to call into my life. I write it in present tense as if it has already come to fruition, and I post it where I can see it every single day. And then what does come true, I put a check mark beside it and say thank you with love. And I make sure to say at the bottom, or better, because of course not only do I want to call in all that I have written down there, but that I'm open to endless opportunities. Everything's infinite, so bring it on. And so this is also apparently a heightened time for abundance and manifesting. Also, I've seen in a few posts, it's a very what's the word? Well, it's a time for new love coming into your life, like enhancing love and or new love coming into your life. So very interesting times. As I always say, never a dull moment. Sorry, just going to take another sip of tea. Okay, so I did shuffle and get the cards that came out ahead of time. So what's interesting, again, I'll show the deck. the last time I did an energy update, we got this card, and interesting with what I was just talking about. Okay, so we got facade. So this works with our solar plexus. If you want to work more within this energy center, you can wear the color yellow. You can eat fruits and veggies. Again, me and words. You can eat fruits and veggies of the color yellow. If stones and crystals are your thing, you can wear those, have them on your person. And so the solar plexus, it's about feelings, gut instincts, reactions, life source, you're basically your life source, willpower. But with facade, so, you know, oftentimes when we hear that word, we think of a mask. And so just as I was mentioning, you know, especially when it does come to Libras looking for that balance and harmony, sometimes at the expense of their own feelings. I think this, you know, could be a wink or a nudge if somebody has been fighting kind of with that like people-pleasing mindset. Again, not being true to you, not being genuine, not being authentic, which can also be absolutely exhausting. I've shared this before. I was a huge people pleaser in the past, and I do still struggle with it at times, but it is absolutely exhausting to do that. And also exhausting physically and emotionally draining when you aren't living your truth. So you know what? I am going to refer to the booklet. Again, she has some really great messages, and there is a meditation that I will read at the end. So inspiration. If you are unhappy in your relationships, you may be relating to others through a false sense of duty. Boom. Give up being something you're not. Again, just like what I was talking about with the masks and not being genuine and authentic. Let's see. Key ideas. Disassociating from yourself, reclaiming your life, healing childhood pain. Keywords. Recovery, integration, and play. And so I'm going to read the meditation, and it says, imagine yourself as a child running and taking flight. Veer off to the clouds and find a playground in the sky. Swing, slide, laugh, and if you choose, find other children to play with. Enjoy yourself. While you are there, you will receive a message of some kind. You can ask your child self if there is anything you need to know. I love this, and I mentioned this the last time too, that we as adults, I feel we do not tap into our inner child enough. So this is definitely a wink or a nudge to do so, to have fun times, to have lighter times, especially if you've been having a hard time as of late. Okay, and then because, as I joke, the new moon is all about manifesting and manifest like a mofo and abundance and bring all those goodies in. I used the Angels of Abundance deck, and this card literally flew out, and I love when that happens. Windfall of Abundance. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. Bring it on. And I love this. I love the Santa in this card. So it is Christmas in September. And so, yes, right there when it mentions unexpected, be open to... some of them unexpected, be open to receiving. Just as I was mentioning, when I do my wish list, that's why I always put or better, because I don't want to limit what I'm bringing into my life. And oftentimes what we do want to call in will happen in various and different forms than what we had thought or expected. But it often happens in that way because it is for our best and highest good. So I love these messages. I really hope that one resonates for somebody in YouTube land. If you dig my vibe, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. I literally just had to try saying that. That's what the young kids are saying, like, smash that subscribe button. I sound like a dork doing it, but that's okay. I just thought I'd try it out. And thanks so much for watching, for anyone who does. And yes, happy new moon blessings to you all. Okay, lots of hugs and lovies. Bye.